Hi guys, it's Caitlin, and no, I'm totally not just wearing the same shirt as I did in my last video because I'm not filming two videos in one day without even trying to disguise it with an outfit change. What are you talking about? Today, I am here with some scissors, which could mean I am here to kill someone, which is likely, or that I have a book haul unboxing, which is slightly more likely. Okay, it's the same amount of likelihood either way. I have two packages from Book Outlet that I am going to be opening today, and I am really excited, so let's get to it. This first package I have had since the beginning of the month, and I've just been waiting to open it because I wanted to do it on camera when I had all my books for the month, pretty much. And so now's the time. This I purchased on Black Friday, or like right before Black Friday. I don't remember, because it was a book that was on there and I was like, I want this book, and I know that it's not going to last very long on there. So without further ado, the book that I placed this order for was Heir of Fire, the third book in the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. Hardcover, I got it for like $3.99, so it was a great deal. It is a little crunched in the corner, so that's disappointing, but I'm not going to complain too much. That honestly could have happened since it got to me, because it's just been sitting on my bookshelf being attacked by my cat for like 3 weeks now. So I'm really excited for this, even though I haven't even read the second book in the series yet, but how can you resist when it's that cheap and you enjoyed the first book enough to want to purchase the second one? And to justify that to myself, I also picked up Fallen Kingdom, the first book in the Farsala trilogy by Hilary Bell. A few months ago, I hauled the second book in the trilogy, Rise of a Hero. I really loved this trilogy when I was younger, and I haven't really been able to find it anywhere. This is kind of mushed on the corner too, so that's sad. Look at that. But yeah, like I said, I really loved this series when I was younger. Unfortunately, this is like a mass market paperback size. My second book in the series is like a full-sized hardcover, and I don't even have the third book in the series. But it's hard to find these books anywhere for decent prices, so even if they don't match, I'd rather have them mismatching than not have them at all, or spend like $5 million on them. So I'm really excited that I picked this one up for like $3, maybe 4, I think it was like 3. And I'm probably going to try to reread this series in the next coming year. So those were the only two books that were in that little package, but now I do have this big box, so we can open this guy. This box is a little bit unwieldy, so I will try to open it on camera. But like, the mailman came to my door to give it to me, and he dropped it, and he said that it's really heavy and awkward to carry, and I felt so bad because he's such a nice man. So, paper, more paper. Aww. I didn't get my bear. I ordered it from Book Outlet and they said I was gonna get a bear. Like, it even told me that I was getting a bear and I didn't get a bear. I better email them. But in the meantime, I will show you what I got. The first book I got is The Edge of Never by J.A. Redmersky. This is a book that I've heard a lot of things about. It's a new adult book. It's got a gorgeous cover, so I thought I'd pick it up because sounds like something I'd be interested in. So basically, it's about this good girl who's always planned everything, and then she shocks everybody one day when she just drops everything, gives up on her plans, and leaves. She meets the boy afterwards, and he kind of changes her life, and there's probably going to be a lot of like sex and stuff. But I'm really excited for this. I've heard great things about it, so we will see if I like it. The next book that I got is Forgive Me, Leonard Peacock by Matthew Quick. This is the same author as Silver Linings Playbook. I saw the movie. I didn't read the book. I didn't particularly like the movie, even though it had J-Law in it, and normally I would have loved that. But my understanding is that this book follows a boy as he plans the murder of his best friend, and he's gonna like kill his best friend, and then he's gonna kill himself. Because it says, today is Leonard Peacock's birthday. It is also the day he will kill his former best friend and then himself with his grandfather's P-38 pistol. Maybe one day he'll believe that being different is okay, important even. but not today. The next book in this package is Room by Emma Donoghue. This is a movie, or about to be a movie. I don't know if it's a movie already, it's not playing in my town, but it basically is told from the perspective of like a 5 or 6-year-old boy. Let's see. 5-year-old boy who lives in this room, and he's never been outside of this room. And he lives in there with his mother, and I'm assuming his mother was probably like kidnapped or being held hostage of some sort. And I've heard such great things about it. This book is supposed to be so beautiful, so terrifying, so creepy. And I really, really am excited to get to this one. Next book that I have here is 172 Hours on the Moon by Johan Harstad. This book follows a group of characters. It looks like 3 of them. Mia from Norway, Midori from Japan, and Antoine from France. And they are selected to go to the moon for like a trip. They won a trip to the moon. But this book is basically described as a horror story on the moon. And that sounds fascinating. And I've heard it's absolutely terrifying. And I'm really looking forward to it. The next book I have here is The Coldest Girl in Cold Town by Holly Black. And this book basically, I'm not sure if it's a dystopian or a futuristic society, but basically vampires exist, and there are towns called cold towns where the vampires live, and humans only go there if they want to party with the vampires, and once they go into a cold town, they can't leave. And the main character wakes up in a cold town surrounded by corpses, then there's only like 2 survivors, and she has to figure out what happened. So yeah, I've heard good things about this book, I've heard bad things about this book, but it was cheap on Book Outlet, so I figured I'd make my own opinion. Then the book that I am really excited about, You by Caroline Kepnes. This book is essentially a psychological thriller about a guy who is stalking this girl, and he thinks it's totally normal, and is told in like second point of view, like he's talking to her, and it's supposed to be absolutely terrifying, so creepy, so weird, just gets under your skin and freaks you out, and I'm really excited for this. I've heard such great things about it, and I'm really, really into adult psychological thrillers, so I think this will be perfect for me. But the last book that I got in this package, which is the one that I am absolutely the most excited for, is The Sword of Shannara by Terry Brooks, the 35th anniversary edition. This book follows a boy named Shay, who is part elf in a world where there's all these different magical creatures, and the only thing they have in common is they hate elves. And he gets tangled up in the lives of these real elves, and there's like this tree that they have to protect because it's like the tree of life, and like it protects them and keeps the demons out, but the tree is dying, and every time like a leaf falls, a demon is released into the world. I'm not really sure. This book is really heavy though. Holy crap. So heavy, and apparently it's the annotated edition. I'm not sure if I like that, but it's being made into a TV show on MTV, and it looks really, really good. So I saw this normally $35.99, and it was on there for like $7, so I had to pick it up, and I'm hoping to get to this before I start watching the show, because the show looks really good, and I want to read the book to go along with it. So hopefully I like it. So those were all of the books that I ordered from Book Outlet this month. I am so excited for all of them. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Go ahead and hit like if you enjoyed it. Hit subscribe if you really enjoyed it. Comment down below. Let me know which of these books you've read, which ones you want to read. And I will talk to you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching again. Bye!
If I was just another dusty record on the shelf, would you blow me off and play me like everybody else? If I asked you to scratch my back, could you manage that? Like if we had chicken trappy, I can handle that. The more I apologize for any sleeping tracks, this is the last girl that played me like a couple cracks. I used to, now I'm over that. Cause holding grudges over love is ancient artifacts.